Hey Leos, I hope you're all doing amazing. My name is Sarah and this is my channel, Serendipity Astrology. I'm doing a general tarot card reading for July 2022. Congratulations, you have made it over the hump. We've all made it. It's been a very fast 2022, much like 2020 and 2021. I'm sure you're all feeling that. Let's see, guys. All right, so you guys really don't have a lot going on in the first 6 houses. You know, you have Pluto and Capricorn. That's in your 6th house. That has to do with your routines. So I guess I do think that a lot of you are, you know, redefining your work situations, maybe stepping things up a notch. You know, Taurus is your 10th house, so you have Uranus and the North Node there. I believe Mars is making a cameo in Taurus in July and then moving into Gemini before it retrogrades in October. So, yeah, wow. I know you guys got a lot going on in your 9th, your 8th, your 7th. You have your relationship house. You have Saturn in Aquarius. So, Ooh, whoa. All right, so let's get into your reading, shall we? Anybody who's new to my channel, I pull 3 rows, past, present, future. I pull 2 Rider-Waite. I clarify with multiple oracle decks. I pull 2 more Rider-Waite and a Lightseer's Tarot card to end the reading. Okay, let's see. 7 of Wands. King of Cups. The Moon. The 9 of Wands. The Magician. And the 8 of Cups in the same exact position that Cancer had that in. That's interesting. So, but I always tell you guys that, and I tell Cancer that a lot of Leos end up with Cancers and Cancers end up with Leos. It happens. I have seen it. All right, so this first row, which represents the past, we have the 7 of Wands followed by the King of Cups. I feel like a lot of you had to defend yourself, and I feel like a lot of you had to, like, keep your cool, keep your emotions in check, just to get through a situation that you were dealing with. You know, this also looks to me like a lot of you had to stand up and fight for what was yours. So in the not too distant past, I feel like a lot of you have had to stand up for yourselves, and this helps you feel more secure about who you are. You're taking big steps. Sandpepper Spirit, be playful. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been reconnecting with that part of yourself that's more fun, more free, more easygoing. Again, there might have been some seriousness that you had to go through that was kind of harshing, you know, things around you. But I feel like, you know, connecting with that playful energy within you is kind of what got you through a lot of that. You're kind of laughing it off almost. Because it feels like whatever this was felt kind of heavy. But again, I feel like it has to do with work. Something of this might have to do with your relationship. You know, finding a more stable, emotionally stable ground to be on. Oh, I had a Gateway of Light activation card pop out for you guys. You got the Divine Matrix. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, and coincidences. I feel like it was supposed to say coincidences, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, interconnectedness, synchronicity. You know, I feel like life is starting to sync up for you guys. There's new, it's like new pathways that are opening up for you guys. It's like a portal opened up for you guys, and You know, you have the strength to go through it. You have the Chariot, going down a new path. Chariot just popped out when I was shuffling again. Nope. Seven of Swords. While you guys are leaving to go on this new path, you're taking what you deserve. You're not letting people take advantage of you anymore. Also, the Six of Wands. I feel like you're going to be celebrating what, like you are celebrating whatever this is. Like whatever this is, this new path, this new journey that you've done for yourself. This is a big move for you guys. I can feel that. You also have, let's move on to this middle row. So, oh, wait. Sorry, back it up a little bit. I gotta do a Lights Years Tarot card for this row. I just want to clarify one more time. Let's see what I'm seeing. Four of Pentacles. Stability. More financial stability. Yeah, wherever this was, like whatever path this was that you guys went down, it led to more financial stability for you. But I feel like that has to do in relationships too. Maybe the balance of power has been off. And I like to think that, you know, relationships are supposed to be equal. It's like equals meeting on an equal playing field, you know. So maybe this is you balancing this stuff out. But you're making sure that you're protected and that your interests are protected too. Four of Pentacles, that's right above the Seven of Swords. You know, that's making sure that you're taken care of. All right, so moving on to this middle row, this is the present. We have the Moon followed by the Nine of Wands. The Moon can represent secrets. It's also the card of Cancer. So again, I feel like some of you have a significant Cancer in your life. I do feel like there might be some gaps in communication with you guys. Like, all I'm seeing is the space between these wands. I feel like there's gaps in the communication you all have with each other. And maybe your partner's not being as forthcoming as you'd like. This could be your husband, your wife. You know, this could be your boyfriend, girlfriend, live-in girlfriend, live-in boyfriend, live-in whatever. Get the wolf spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. I feel like you guys have been on this road before. You've been in this situation before. There's a certain level of knowledge that you got from the first go-round of all of this that you're bringing forward this time to work through this situation. Some of this feels like a karmic loop that a lot of you feel like you're in. A lot of you feel like you're stuck in, you know. But there's a certain level of knowledge that you attain by seeing something for what it is. It's like you can recognize what something is. Once you can you can identify something, you can work through it. Adjustments are required. Wow. Cancer had the same exact card in the same exact position. I shuffled these between readings. Whoa. Yeah, some adjustments are required in this relationship, especially having to do with communication. Communication and, like, it's syncing yourselves back up with each other. Like, I feel like a lot of you have felt like you've been off, like you haven't been on the same page as your partner. King of Swords. That has a lot to do with communication, though. Queen of Wands. I feel like this king has been withholding. And this, I feel like, represents you guys. This is totally a Leo energy. If you look closely at this card, you can see the lions on each side and up here. Now, this is totally a card of yours. But, you know, you're sitting in a place of power within yourself, making moves, and they aren't protected moves either. If you look closely at this Queen's Cape, she doesn't have the salamanders like the other, a lot of the other wands do. That means protection from fire that they have, and this queen doesn't have that. So, you know, you've been doing your best to make things work with this person, but I feel like a lot of it has to do with just communicating. Finding a new way to communicate with this person. Like changing things up a little bit. Changing the way you communicate with this person could be beneficial. Three of Wands. This might be something you really have to work at. Sitting there, you know, being upset that it hasn't happened already isn't going to get it any closer to you. Okay? That's something that you're really going to need to work on, the way you approach things, because you can't really change other people. The only thing you can change is the way you approach things. So changing your approach, changing the words you use. It could be as simple as changing the words you use, changing the sequence of the way you say things, like, you know, like starting off with, you know, I love you so much, and then working from there. That could be something that you need to do. This final row, which represents the possible future, we have the Magician followed by the Eight of Cups. You know, this Magician creates from the ethers. Like he's got every suit on this table. And like he points his wand up at the sky and creates what he wants. And I feel like you're in a creator space now. Since you've taken this new path, this new journey, you've really opened a lot up for yourself. You've had to work on relationships and communication, but that's something you can always work through, and it's something you learn through, okay? But, you know, by standing up and really being the creator for yourself, it's opened up some new places for you to go, new things for you to do. You know, you also have this Eight of Cups. Some of you might be walking away from a relationship. Might not be physically, but it could be mentally to start. You know, especially if this communication issue doesn't start working its way out. But like I said, if you're approaching these things the same way you've approached them before, you know, that's the definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You know, so maybe if you approach it differently, you'll get different results. You approach this person differently from a place of understanding, from a place of caring, from a place of love. Not that you don't. It's just the words that need to change. All right. Oh, whoa. Squirrel Spirit just totally popped out at the back of this. Believe in yourself. Yeah. This is a time where you might have to dig deep to figure out what really connects with you, what really lights your fire. But there's self-belief that you've been tapping into for the last, like, it's been a while. You know what? You guys have really been harnessing that fire energy, and you've been making it work to your advantage. But, you know, there might be some faltering times, like some wobbly times coming up that might require you to reinforce your beliefs in yourself. Especially if there's a new path that you're going on. If this has to do with relationships, I do feel like a lot of you are you're gonna be starting from scratch. Get the Anunnaki light codes, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. End of a cycle. This could be the end of a relationship cycle for you guys. You know, getting new information about things. Oh, hold on, sorry. I had something fall off my desk. I had to grab it. All right, I'm going to pull you two more Rider-Waite cards for this row. There would be some new information coming through. Maybe that's leading you to walk away from this. Three of Swords, heartbreak. And the Queen of Swords. You know, for a lot of you, I feel like the loop you're in is based around a love that isn't even there anymore. It's something that you've carried with you, like a hurt or a pain that you've carried with you, and you keep carrying it over from relationship to relationship. But I feel like, I feel like that Queen of Swords is like demolishing that broken heart, because you don't have to be in a place of brokenheartedness anymore. Wow, these cards are just falling out of my hands today. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, there was way too many. Like 10 of them on the floor. Okay. I'm going to pull one more card. Oh, I feel like this Queen of Swords is cutting that Three of Swords away. It's making that energy, you know, it's transmuting that energy, and it's like cutting it into shreds, and it's not going to be a part of the way things are anymore. The Four of Wands, you know, fours at both sides. Okay, so there's stability in this partnership that you have. The Four of Wands can also represent a marriage. Some of you might be getting married, you know, but you have to work through this karmic, like, heartbreak that a lot of you have carried with you. And I feel like you've hit the same loop, and you're in the same spot that you were. Like you go through this cycle almost every year. It's cyclical. But it's not based off the relationship you're in. It's based off of past relationships where hurt, where you didn't let go of that or work through that energy. All right, Leo, thank you so much for watching. I do feel like July is going to be a great month for you guys. Happy birthday to you, early first deacon. Leos, by the way. I'm sorry I did not say that at the beginning of the video. Any of you with the beginner birthdays in the first deacon, happy birthday to you all. I hope you have a great month, and I will be back soon, okay? Bye.